Hi everyone! A couple of months ago I made a very controversial video about why I would never buy another Tesla. And a lot of you called me out in the comments section about some of the statements that I've made. So today I'm going to show you evidence, hard solid proof of most of my claims. But before we do that, let's agree to one thing. The acceleration is super fun! Left him in the dust. Woo! But as you start driving, there are a couple of things that annoy you, and here is proof of that. A lot of times I get a blank screen at startup.
Now this is one reliable Tesla. What happened to the screen? But the beauty of the fact of my misery is the fact that even though the screen is off, you can still use the gears. You just gotta remember what's what. But it doesn't do that woo backup sound when you're backing up.
Oh, did I say blank screen? And did I mention blank screen while driving? Wait, blank screen while backing up?
I'm backing up now. Car's in reverse. Yep. This is the backup camera on a Tesla. Oh yeah. Beautiful.
A lot of you called me out on the fact that the phone falls out of this charging area, and here's evidence from the very first day when I picked up the car. So okay, it doesn't fall out all the time, but it does fall out, especially when you have one of these big phones. I only charge to 100% when I go on long distance trips. For daily driving, I used to charge it to 90% because that was the limit set in the app. Today, at 90%, I only get 246 miles of range, where it used to be about 265. Every Tesla Model Y Performance comes with this beautiful carbon fiber spoiler. However, this is not your DRS. This is not part of the design. This is something that's just simply ungluing. You've got these fancy cameras on the side, which are fantastic when they work, but when they don't, it's a pain in the neck. A lot of times, when I drive, especially at night, I get a notification that the cameras are blocked. Upon further investigation, I realized that there's moisture and dirt stuck behind the actual glass of this particular camera and the other one, which is the reason why I get these error messages. And I'm not exaggerating, it happens all the time, especially when I drive at night, which means I cannot use autopilot. And issues with autopilot, especially at night, and phantom braking is something that many of you have confirmed in the comments. So now, assuming you can open the tailgate, because a lot of times it gets stuck, but if you can't open it, you see there's no lighting in here. The only light is up here, which is great. It's a nice, beautiful looking LED light, except when you're loading and offloading things at night, when you put your head in, you are completely blocking the light, making this thing completely useless. A lot of people also said that these cars are so reliable they never have to go to the dealer, and that's true, except in my case, a couple of weeks ago, I had to have the dealer come to me, or the service tech come to me, because this window wouldn't close all the way. Now, I made an appointment. It took him 2 weeks to show up. That was the earliest appointment. So I was stuck with a window half open for 2 weeks. Luckily, I have a garage, but those who park their Teslas on the street would be in a real pickle. Oh, and how is this for quality? When you open the door, you can see the unfinished portion of the body panel. I got absolutely destroyed in the comment section when I said that the seats are uncomfortable, and today I still stand by my comments. There's no bolstering support, there's no thigh support. Those of you who disagree with me have never sat in comfortable seats, and I have to use my 911 as an example. When you're using navigation and someone calls you, the navigation automatically mutes itself. Well, when you hang up, the navigation does not unmute itself, which means you'll be missing some exits. But there are a couple of things I do stand corrected on. The first one being, Elon did not invent Tesla. I said he did. A lot of you said he didn't. I was schooled on the fact that he actually bought the company from the two founders and he kicked them out. It was extremely controversial. I didn't know that, but yeah, now I do, so thank you. Also, regen braking is not consistent in the morning. Well, that has indeed been fixed using an OTA update where, for example, you have a full battery charge and you cannot apply regen braking, then the car will now apply brakes to mimic regen braking. Pretty brilliant, actually. So thanks, Elon. I also said that Tesla does not refresh its vehicles as often as they should be. And again, I stand corrected because Model 3 was recently announced. So thanks, Elon, again. Oh, and last but not least, I was told that my daily driven vehicle that I take on ski trips every weekend, and I filmed the video in the middle of the winter, is dirty at the time of me making that video, and it's also dirty at the time of me making this video. So I think we have to take it to a car wash. Acceleration! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Woohoo!
33772.
Am I getting pulled over? Am I getting pulled over? No. Oof. Get yourself a radar detector. But anyways, I hope in this video I was able to demonstrate facts about some of my claims, which in my mind are a big issue, especially when you're buying a car for this amount of money. I don't think the technology in this car is fully baked. I think some of the updates, they make the car better, but a lot of times they make the car worse. Some of the design, and I know there's a new car, it's a new brand, a very young brand. They're still working out through some of the kinks, but I just wanted to show you what those things were. If you agree or disagree, I would love to hear your comments below. I will try to address every single one of them. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video where the car will most likely be a lot cleaner. Bye. And I'm going to conclude with a couple of comments which made me laugh. First one being, Tesla is not that common. Well, I have to disagree. Just like 7 jeans back in 2007, these cars are everywhere. Then someone else said, you want to be unique, but you have an iPhone. Touché, my friend, touché. And then this one is really, really good. Criticize same design, but you drive a 911, which looks the same for decades. That's kind of true, so that was a good one. And then this one, I'm sour because I paid more for it versus what it costs now. That's kind of true, actually. $64,000 2 years ago, $54,000 today. And then the last one, there goes the free blue check mark. Nicely done. Nicely done. Ooh, almost fell asleep there. Anyways.